Might have to lower it, it's a bit high.
Oh no, I'm a good size.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you always enjoy it feeling taller than me, don't you?
Yeah. I don't even know how to go down.
There should be like a lever somewhere.
Oh.
There's.
No, I quite like my height now, is that?
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Superiority.
It's like one of those chairs at the bar. Where you sit like you can barely touch the ground.
My toes can.
Barely. Really?
Yeah.
What do you think it's gonna be? Go on, give me a prediction. You can bet some money on it if you want.
Oh. What's the one with the aim one? Aimbot. Yeah, that weird thing. People keep doing that.
Spinning. It's a spin bot.
Spin bot. There you go.
It helps you with what?
Aim. Oh no.
Aim assistance.
Yeah. See, I knew what I was talking about.
To review the evidence.
Oh, I was gonna roll a fag. Maybe not then. Cigarette.
Fag. You were gonna smoke a fag.
Yeah, and then I said cigarette because then I realised how I sounded.
A racist. Oh, the guy's spinning. Look, that guy's spinning. His teammate. Let's see.
Throwing a grenade.
I say he has wall hacks.
Oh yeah, now I think that because where he's aiming.
Well, you aim in like a natural position. That's why.
Yeah, but
Actually, I wouldn't aim that close to the wall because I don't have a reflex of a god. I normally
no,
like
'cause
aim
if you-
there
Yeah,
because I'm slow.
it's like waiting for someone.
Oh look, I told you his teammate was cheating. Yeah, look at that. I think his teammates are cheating. Yeah, all of them are cheating. You can see something. What's gonna happen?
Oh, why does he keep going
Keep going what?
there?
Because that's where they're gonna come from that
Oh,
way.
I know, but okay.
But normally it's
It's
like
not seeming logical if no one's there for
Hmm.
ages, but I guess they're bound to come around at some stage.
yeah, like one guy's. I think one guy's gonna push there now. Look at the map.
Yeah.
Roger.
I was gonna say it's gonna be very boring.
Roger
if he does
that.
the whole time.
I know. Oh, did you see that?
Honey hopping.
How did you know? It was
Yeah, it wasn't that much though.
no. It feels like half the time he doesn't even know his crosshair is.
No.
If he gets that kill from a guy walking there,
Yeah.
I'll be impressed. Oh no, he didn't even
Throwing
shoot.
fire.
He didn't even aim at the right level. Some more bunny hops.
I feel like they psyched him out because they're the ones that...
Roger
Oh, look.
that.
The bomb is
Throwing
going
a
under.
grenade.
2 guys on mid. 2
Throwing
guys going
fire.
towards A.
Molotov. Grenade out.
Okay, I think it's gonna be an A from the terrorists. Look, what's that? Fucking ridiculous. Is he gonna do anything?
I don't think so.
So that's a bit of a skip. Nothing. You just look in the one spot. I think it could be like a boosting service. So he might have paid those people to try and boost him to a higher rank.
Oh, really?
Grenade.
Hmm.
Incendiary.
Counter-terrorists
Suppose all
We
he has to do
took
is
them.
not like...
Pesto them.
Pretty much. Different position now. Okay, we might see
Throwing
something.
fire.
Go on, yes, he's
Throwing
going.
a grenade.
Let's see it.
Throwing
See it.
smoke.
He's gonna be
Throwing
right.
smoke. Laying down
Why is
smoke.
he aiming at the wall?
I don't know.
What kind of reactions do you have to be to do that kind of stuff?
It's not like he was even checking anywhere else. Just...
Oh. Oh, he adjusts his crosshair. Look, he adjusts his crosshair on his head level. Ah, look,
There
look!
we go.
Yes, we got a cheater. Wall hacks. He was trying to hide it so hard. Oh, he's in this
Throwing
position
fire.
now. And now they're going B. Unlucky. Oh, they're actually not going
Grenade
B.
out.
Oh, look at that enemy.
What's-
He's bunny
yeah.
hopping.
Roger that.
This must be some kind of cheater versus
Roger
cheater
that.
game.
Molotov.
So
Grenade
look at
out.
that.
Grenade.
Look at him, look
Just
at him.
edges closer.
Look at him. He's gonna do something. Oh, go on, aim for him. Aim at him.
I am planting the bomb.
Oh, look, they each other look. They look at each
Yeah.
other. Look.
No, you're good.
Alright, so didn't see any aim, but definitely that bunny hops.
Potentially.
It's not evident beyond the reasonable
No.
doubt. Got them.
What are you doing? Want a cigarette?
Yeah. Roll a fag, love, will you?
You asking for one?
Yeah, let's have a look. What's on Reddit? Ah, what's the funniest thing that happened to you during sex? Okay, you can read that.
No.
Turns out the headboard was exactly the right height to sit on for a blowjob.
Wasn't strong enough.
What even is a headboard? what even is a headboard?
No. You
Headboard.
don't whack your head in the night? These are nice cushion ones, so it doesn't actually hurt like this one.
Oh, so he was.
On there?
Yeah. I don't
It
get
must
it.
have just collapsed.
They don't call it headboard for a reason.
I roll a cigarette. Either first or second time I had sex with my ex, we'd literally just finished. As in, I hadn't even pulled out of her yet. And her mum walks in. We both freeze and I don't look because her mum was a bit fierce and all I hear is, "Oh, I thought you were just friends." And then the door closed again. My ex burst out laughing and about 5 minutes later I hear her mum on the phone telling her sister.
I thought they were just friends. I remember watching this scene, the ending was quite different. Did you check?
Oh,
I thought I've seen that too before, somewhere.
did you take my filter?
No. I was with a girl who liked to wrestle a bit and be held down, except she was a dancer with incredibly powerful legs and I underestimated her. She accidentally kicked me in the chest and broke one of my ribs. Fatality!
Finish her.
I've gone over to this guy's house wearing my new Vans shoes. I was in high school, so these $50 shoes were my Sunday's best. We went upstairs and started going at it. He was behind me and I was facing the window to the backyard. Like 5 minutes in, I see his dog run into the backyard and tear one of my new shoes apart all over the grass. I thought it was so funny I couldn't even be upset. I miss that dog.
Nah,
No.
not really funny, is it?
No.
I want a shocking humour, that's why I was going down on my girlfriend in high school. I was kneeling next to the bed with her legs hanging off the end. I was fully erect and my cane came from under the bed and licked the tip of my penis. Looks like it touched the wrong pussy. The fuck the neighbours are doing?
I don't know.
I think they might have had pussy. And I was like,
Another one.
ripped the fart accidentally when it came on her tits. Her face went from pleasure to just dead stare while holding her tits. But fart, as you said, one mistake in contact.
That's impressive.
I know, it happens to us sometimes.
Same time?
No.
Oh yeah, we do that.
You're like, you stop me and you say I need a fart.
You do the same thing. Well, not all the time. Surprise ones too.
It's like,
Oh, have you read this one?
no, go on, you can read it to me.
A cop knocked on the window of the car we were in. He seemed more embarrassed than us. Turns out he'd been dating the girl I was with. Very awkward to say the least.
Eh,
That's a bit depressing. She passed out while on top of me right before I had to leave, so I couldn't get up. That was the first time I've ever used a sick day at work. She passed out, overexertion. Oh, I'll read that one.
Which one?
Mm.
An ex of mine curled in fire right in succession when we were nearly at the point of climax. She was absolutely mortified, but I thought it was the funniest thing ever at the time, and it honestly just made me feel more comfortable with her. I swear that's the story of every single relationship. It was, however, very sad how bad she felt. That is true. You know, for men, when they fart in front of women, or women fart in front of them, it's like an acceptance sign.
Yeah.
Women are so embarrassed of it. Like, if you fart in front of me, I feel like
Pleasure.
I'm blessed, you know? I'm blessed to be able to see it and hear it and smell it.
Thank you.
It's going down on me, he started doing a cookie while he was down there. It made me laugh so hard. I like a little fart right on his face. Let's go something normal.
It's the normal things on Reddit.
Steps.
I was just reading that.
What is something that smells better than it tastes? I think durian. No, because durian tastes better than it smells.
What's that?
Durian is like the smelliest fruit ever. It stinks like decay, but it tastes really good.
Smells better than it tastes. I can't really think of anything actually.
Vanilla extract. It smells good, but it tastes horrible. Cinnamon.
Ugh. I hate cinnamon so much.
It tastes really nice.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Smell
actually-
and taste.
In small amounts, it tastes really nice. But in big amounts, it smells really nice.
I hate it when it's Christmas and they put it in all the shops. I'm like,
My cooking party. I can relate to that. Definitely soap. Soap smells better
oh
than
yeah,
taste.
yeah.
Or you
don't
know,
taste that.
you know the Durex, that tasty lube.
Yeah.
It smells gorgeous like strawberries and all that, but it tastes so disgusting.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they say it's edible. Bullshit, my ass.
my rat had feet that smelled like corn chips.
Why? It's so weird. What feels illegal but isn't? That would be interesting.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Straight away, yes.
Cops, definitely. Walking out of the store without buying.
Yeah, and you feel sketchy as anything.
I do that all the time. Because sometimes I'll, especially now that you can't fucking find anything in the shops, and I go from a shop to shop trying to find the one thing I couldn't find in the shop I do all my shopping in.
Or like when you bought a bunch of stuff from like Tesco's, let's say, and then you walk round to the other shop and you're just like walking around like, oh, I did not steal this from this shop. It is from a different place.
Innit? Escape from prison in many countries. Sweden escape from prison is not. Oh. Didn't know that.
What? Wouldn't they rack up your sentence though?
Yeah, only if you hurt somebody.
Really though?
Yeah, in America, any escape is like additional years.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Yeah, but then what happens if you already have a life sentence and you escape?
Well, that's a bit pointless then.
Yeah, then
But
they're gonna give you a death penalty.
I feel like that's
What would you
much.
prefer? A life sentence or spend the rest of your time in prison? Life sentence or death penalty?
I don't know what's worse.
I think it depends what kind of prison it is. You could have nice friends in prison.
I guess.
If you get a bit frustrated sexually, you could drop the soap. They
Yeah,
do
no, I don't
say
think I fancy
they
that.
do say gay for stay.
Mm.
That's especially
Not
common
around
in female prisons.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, fair
Many
enough.
women turn gay just in prison. Did you ever watch Orange is the New Black? You should know that.
Of course I did.
Oh, microtransaction in a buy-to-play game. So imagine you spending £60 in the game, and then there's content in the game that you have to pay for. So in order to have the full experience, you have to spend like £200. Fucking, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's...
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that.
Nah, same thing.
Smoking weed? Hang on, there's someone smoking weed.
What?
Smoking weed in your own home in Denver.
Where's Denver?
I don't have a clue. Where's Denver?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Colorado. going outside are so true at the moment. Because you can technically go for one exercise, but then if police determines it's more than one exercise a day,
We're screwed.
hmm.
What's that? Recreational use law.
If it's like just for you, if you don't intend to sell it or anything,
okay.
you just bought it. Like here in UK, you can have like up to a couple grams on you, and then you just take it away from you. You're not gonna get in trouble. If you just
Yeah.
if you're just smoking a split or something, they'll just take it with you and throw it away or something. But they can't get you done for it.
Wait,
per
the last
se.
one.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not that much into fucking my sister.
Luckily, your mum is legal. Rhode Island. Oh, okay. There are a few places that actually allow it though.
Well, you ever been to
Fucked up.
America?
No.
Buying marijuana from dispensary.
This is me.
So I secured them for too long. Always glancing at them, quickly looking away. Was it
Then you
me?
feel really sketchy because you're like, I shouldn't have been looking.
I had this one guy. It was about, I don't know, like 20 to midnight, and then obviously the show starts at midnight, and I was until for like an hour. Haven't done anything in an hour, and I just see this guy running past through the middle of the big store, yeah, and then he was just sketchy, and then so he walks out without going to a till or nothing. Like he was walking really fast, almost running, and so I went after him. I'm like, mate, what's that in your pocket? And it was like a can of cider, like a quid's worth of cider, and I was like, why you bother? I just took it away from him, and he was like, ah, damn, shame
Wait.
you caught me.
Can we just point out this last one?
Yeah.
Stealing a balloon on National Free Balloon Day. That's like when you're in the store and they have like free things and they like, do you want this? Do you want this? And you feel really sketchy for taking it.
So it's like they
you
give
feel
you,
like should be paying.
Food to taste,
Yeah.
and then it tastes really good, but you just take more and be like, I'm
yeah,
not
but
sure.
you don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
I used to do that with cheeses. When I used to work on the, on the deli counter, we used to have like different cheeses coming in a different week, and some of them were special, and I would always cut them, have a little piece to myself, then cut one more, have a little piece to myself, and so I'll be able to tell if it's good or not. So in order, I could recommend customers the right cheese.
Oh yeah, not
That was-
just to eat the cheese.
It's good cheese. Open and take
People
it.
do this
Yeah,
when they start eating things before they get to the till.
as long as you
But
pay,
they pay
for
for
it.
it, so.
Yeah. Lobbying. Oh yeah.
You know, that's savage.
Actually, in Italy, I think the legal consent age is 14 in Italy. How weird is that? It's 16 here.
Yeah. Taking your own food into a movie theatre.
Oh yeah, that's not okay. You can get in trouble for that. Even though
Everyone does it,
you
though.
always do it. Because they never have anything good there, do they?
No, they don't. And they're really expensive, so why would you want to buy that anyway?
And all the beer they have is like some piss stuff, like Heineken.
Yeah.
Calling number, hanging out random. We used to do this when I was a kid. We used to have like, when me and my friends were kids, we used to have like credit on phone, and sometimes you put £10 in, and if you don't use it within a month, it runs out, and you have to put another £10 in.
Alright.
And so it was like we still had like a couple quids in at the end of the month. We would call random numbers. It was fucking weird. We used to like think of the weirdest stuff. It's just trolling, like telling stupid jokes and stuff.
We did that once. My friend had to write a letter to them.
Really?
They found out where she lived, yeah.
What?
Sad situation.
No, but we used to use this thing, so your number would just be like they couldn't see
like
it from
unknown
the,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. This is me, the top one.
Every time.
It's me. No one ever thinks I'm 21.
See, no one ever thinks that I'm under 18. People, because the law is you have to be 25, and if you look under 25, they have to check you.
Yeah, yeah.
But then with this new haircut, I'm fucking 30.
A little bit.
What's a popper?
Don't know. But, are you talking about drugs or they just... No? Okay.
Oh,
What? Oh, okay.
what poppers?
What's it do?
Oh, that's
Oh,
weird.
psychoactive drugs. Fair.
Head shops, yeah. That's like the weed shops, isn't it?
Adult books.
Wasn't that like one of the legal highs? It's like NOS is like a legal high technically.
Really?
Yeah, because you can buy it for
yeah.
baking,
Yeah, I guess.
and then like the shop down on High Street, they had a sign, even though it was a head shop, saying all the weed peripherals for tobacco use only, and they were saying NOS for bacon only.
Wow, yeah.
I remember
It's
just
clearly not.
kids walking in saying they want to bake cake, and then the shop doors were wide open, and you could hear just kids saying, "Want to buy some stuff to whip the cream with," and the guy would just send a box of Norse canisters, and it would say stuff like "Enjoy the bacon," even though he knew exactly what they were
Obviously,
doing.
yeah.
Oh, she was reason to go. Oh yes, that could be good.
Wow.
That's pretty much me. I say a lot of stuff all the time. I don't consider them bad things.
Yeah. Everyone else does.
Men's Law Canada. The fuck is that? Dame Shame, what happened to poor child? What is it?
Dunno. 8 times, that's so
It
bad.
actually happened. My cousin, he was born with diabetes, and when I was about 4 and he was about 5, he was like really bad. Because when you're 4 and 5, you kind of eat and you run around a lot and stuff. But then he was starting to get really bad, and so obviously my aunt took him to hospital, and it turns out there's nothing wrong with him. Doctor said, "Oh no, he's fine. By the time he was weighing about 15 kilos, he was thin as a paper. You could pick him up with one finger. And then so my mum went to visit my cousin and my aunt and my uncle, and they saw man was crying over pretty much a skeleton. He's thinking he's gonna die. Everybody thinks he's all right, but he keeps eating and he's just not okay. So my mum, my mum is like, she got all fucking round up, drove him to hospital, shouted at the nurses and the doctors, made them do all the tests possible, and they found out he has diabetes.
That's so bad. Well, at least they got it sorted, but...
Yeah, it was a close call, because doctors say maybe two or three more days and you'll be gone. Favorite video games from growing up? Oh, that's the stuff we can.
Great.
Oh, what did you used to play as a kid?
I used to play on the Wii.
Wii.
Yeah, on the Wii.
Some kind of French console, Wii. But PlayStation was massive because it was really easy to pirate games for it, and obviously games being really pricey, everybody just go to like a cardboard sale once a week and buy like fake like pirated games for like 10 zloty a game. I remember when my dad gave me like 50 zloty and I'd buy 5 games for PlayStation 1, and it was like, wow, And I didn't know it was illegal back in the day because I thought, I was paying for it. I was only like 5 or 6 years old.
Is that?
What?
No. I feel like that's a cartoon, but I think I'm mixing it up.
Spyro
Something
is the
else.
dragon thing for
Completely
PlayStation 1. I never really played it, but the remaster came out for it on PlayStation 4. And everybody liked it. I remember Spyro had this like really cool anti-piracy measure. I watched like a video on YouTube about it. So if you had the pirates, there was like an initial check whether the game was pirated, yeah?
Yeah.
And you could play the game. But then the game randomly would do the checks again. But obviously when people pirated the game for the first time, when they broke the piracy measures, the game would just do random checks and would make sure you wouldn't be able to finish the game. And the Spyro, the dragon, would have like an eye patch, like a pirate over it. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Pirate
It's
eye
nice.
patch. Yeah, it looked kind of like that. Never really played it though. I played a lot of Crash Bandicoot. It was a fucking tricky game for somebody, young. It was like back in the day, all the games were so much more difficult. Like I play Crash Bandicoot now, and it's still as difficult as it was back in the day.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? Do you like strategy games? Where you have like a top-down view and you have to like build an empire.
No.
Like the only game
True.
from that genre that I actually enjoyed was Settlers. This German game that had an absolutely awful graphics. You're gonna laugh when you see it.
Does it not get any better than that?
Oh, it's a YouTube. That's even better. Look at this.
Those trees. You can barely see the people.
You just have to build paths and roads. Listen to the music.
You're reminding me of Animal Crossing.
Really?
I used to love that.
Oh, Animal Crossing, isn't that the game on Switch now? Everybody plays.
Potentially. They've started, yeah, people started talking about it recently.
Yeah, because it came out on Switch. Like, it looks actually pretty good, and everybody's playing it. You know, it's impossible to buy Switch at the moment. Nintendo Switch. It's sold out everywhere, and you can buy it. You know, you used to be able to buy it for like £200 or £300, and now if you want to buy it, you have to buy second hand for £500 or £600. You can't get anywhere. Oh, GTA! Oh, I spent my childhood playing that game. It could explain why I'm such a well-adjusted young person.
Oh yeah, well adjusted. What even is?
Yes, that's cheats. Yes, I am Rocket Man. That's cheats to GTA San Andreas. Oh, Doom. Oh, you seen that, didn't you?
Rings a bell?
So, not too long ago, they released like well, actually quite a long time ago. They released a brutal Doom.
Oh yeah, of course they do.
Is it 22 version already? No, it's 21. But just look at it. It's a mod for the game from 1993.
I remember one that you showed me was like, it was like Hitler or someone.
That was
Oh, what was it?
Moonman mod. It was it Moonman mod?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Wow. Oh, that's pretty awesome.